Hey everyone, I am popping on here to talk about Arbonne's 30 Days to Healthy Living and Beyond program. It is my favorite thing to help people with through Arbonne. I am a former teacher and coach. I love people. I love helping them get from where they are to where they want to be. And I want to start there. Like, where do you want to be? There's obviously a reason that people look into health programs. It's different for everyone. So I want to talk a little bit about what are some of the symptoms that might cause that. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about what Arbonne does. We basically help you increase your nutrient density in your meals by helping you shop for better foods at your supermarket, filling your plate with things that really serve your body, and then helping you eliminate the things that might be causing issues. So we'll talk about those just a little bit here in a second. But first of all, what brings you to the table? Is it that you want to lose weight? Is it that you feel like your metabolism isn't what it used to be? Do you have issues that you're looking to fix? Maybe it's something with with inflammation or your immunity. Maybe it's something with your hormones. Some symptoms that we live with on a daily basis and we think are just us. For example, growing up, I had gas, I had bloatiness, I threw up a lot after I'd have a big meal, like at parties and like Christmas parties and things like that with my family. And I just thought that's me. I thought that I just had gas and was bloaty. But after doing our 30-day program about 10 years ago, I realized what was causing that was gluten in my diet. And 10 years ago, there wasn't Trader Joe's or Whole Foods. People weren't talking about gluten. So I had absolutely no idea. I'm super excited that the times are catching up with this information and they're really supporting people looking into what's causing my discomfort or my disease. So just a few signs of toxicity that some people notice: headache, excess weight, especially in the belly, blood sugar issues, fatigue or low energy, brain fog, bloating, constipation, acid reflux, mood swings, skin issues like eczema, acne, psoriasis, food cravings, sugar, aches and pains, so like inflammation in the joints. So those are all signs of toxicity. Our gut actually is in control of so much of our health. It is statistically proven that our gut controls 60 to 80% of our immunity and 60 to 90% of our hormones. So your immunity, most people understand that. So anyone with an autoimmune disease, you definitely have looked into that. But hormones, that's depression, anxiety, PCOS, endometriosis, thyroid. There's so many things. And what we want to do is help you clean up your nutrition and then cut out the things that could be causing issues to your gut to help you with those other factors. So, what is Arbonne's 30 Days to Healthy Living and Beyond? First of all, it's a lifestyle change, not just a diet. It's not strictly about weight loss. If you have weight to lose, you're going to lose it. If you have weight to gain, you'll probably gain it, because we want to help your bodies work efficiently. And I love what a dietitian kind of told me when I was working with kids. Basically, food makes you go, grow, and heal, right? So we want your body to heal. We want you to go, have energy, to be able to keep up. And then we also want you to be able to grow, if you're kids, but also just be stronger and our muscles to grow, right? So I'm just going to talk a little bit about the plan. I feel like it's twofold. One side of it is what you're eating, whole foods based, going to the grocery store, filling your plate, breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks. And we're going to help you make those healthier and more nutrient dense. The other side is that we're going to help you eliminate foods that could be addictive or allergenic and actually help remove toxins from your body by not consuming them, but then also by helping to get those out of your system. So those are our two sides of it. I'm going to talk a little bit about the nutrient density first. We have 4 weeks of meal plans and shopping guides to help people to start rethinking about what you're filling your plate with. We generally only eat 2 to 3 breakfasts. We rotate through 3 to 5 lunches, maybe 10 dinners. So it's really just cleaning up our act a little bit and getting some new habits established. We do have a few products that help with that. So for example, I now work from home, but before I was a teacher, and when I was breastfeeding, I could not get enough calories as a full-time employee, mom of a baby and a 2-year-old, and then also taking classes and doing other things. So the protein shake mixes were a huge help for me at that time because I needed more calories, I needed more nutrients. Now I work from home and I am too lazy to cook myself a whole meal and sit down and eat it by myself. So after I get done working out, this is my post-workout and my breakfast all in one. I put it in a blender with whole food, so I'm increasing nutrient density. I'm putting in frozen fruits. I'm putting in spinach. We have tons of ideas to help you guys fortify and have a meal. I can make it in about 2 minutes, walk out the door and drink it in my busy day wherever I am, and I don't have to cook and then sit down and eat. If you want to cook and sit down and eat and you have time for that, that is plan one. But if you're running out of time, we have simple solutions for that nutrient density. The other thing is where we get a lot of empty calories, our drinks, our Gatorades, our pops, our energy drinks. You guys, we have some simple solutions for that. Green tea is actually a clean caffeine, and so we use that to make these little energy fizz sticks. They have tons of B vitamins, they have taurine, guarana roots, so they're awesome for your health. And you get that little bit of pick-me-up, but without all the extra ingredients that add sugar, that also are just preservatives. So our fizz sticks are incredible for that energy. And that is just a simple solution to help you have a little bit more nutrient density in your choices. And then somewhere is the greens balance. Our greens balance is 1 serving of fruits and vegetables, and you just stick it in your shake or you just stick it in your drink, and it has over 26 different fruits and vegetables that are all the colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, white. I love it because it's super simple. I use it to travel all the time. So we have those simple solutions to put in with your whole food choices when you don't have time to pre-plan or prep, or you've just simply run out of time even though you had planned to do that. The other side of what we do is really helping you identify to your body what doesn't make it run so well. That's different for everyone. For me, gluten is a huge issue. It causes me a lot of different uncomfortable symptoms. For some people, that's dairy. For some people, it's acidic food. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about what we are avoiding first. And that is the 3 A's. We're removing allergenic, addictive, and acidic foods. So we are removing gluten, dairy, soy, vinegar, caffeine, alcohol, and then all the added processed, highly processed sugars. So when you do that, what we're trying to do is help you figure out, do you have a sensitivity? So we remove it all for 30 days, help you have more nutrient dense foods, and then after the 30 days, you put those back in one at a time to see how your body reacts and to see if there are things that you would just prefer to live without. So going to talk a little bit just there about how powerful our food is. One thing I want to mention is that my daughter has had migraines, and for 4 months last year, she did not go to school. We tried a regular elimination diet like this, but then we found a migraine relief plan book that added other foods in that can be migraine triggers that aren't an issue for a lot of people, like cocoa powder to us, not a big deal. Chocolate to someone who has migraines, big deal. Bananas were on that list. Avocados were on that list. Things that you think are healthy. We removed those, and within 12 days, she was back on her feet. You guys, that's the power of our food. So the importance of removing those toxins are because they can cause inflammation and acidity, and there are so many health issues that are related to those two things. What else Arbonne takes into consideration is your metabolism and your blood sugar. So they're really looking at holistic health with an entire plan of what you're eating and what you're eliminating. So why else do we eliminate? You guys, our gut, I mentioned at the beginning how important that is. When you eliminate those foods that are acidic and cause inflammation, that causes your tummy to stretch, right? Or the acid eats little holes, or the inflammation stretching little holes in your gut lining. So one of the most important things that we do during this is we address your gut health, because it is tied to so much of our overall health and well-being. So we do have 4 products with that. You guys, the fiber is amazing. It's super thin powder and dissolves in water. You could put it in anything. If your kids need it, you can put it in their applesauce. If you need it, stick it in your shake or in your spaghetti sauce, whatever you need to do. You guys, fiber is like the dump truck for toxins. So it actually, they can attach to it, and then it's the transportation system to get them out of your body. We generally get only half of what we need as adults in the United States. The three other things, this is our detox tea. It helps with our liver and kidney functioning. So it has milk thistle and dandelion root. You guys, those organs are overtaxed and they very seldom get any assistance. So we're just doing an herbal tea to help with those. My two favorite things in the entire catalog, because when Mara, my daughter, went through all of her issues, these basically sum up what the holistic health coaches, the functional medicine doctors, the PAs, the integrative health clinic said to do for her gut. This is replenishing. This is our Digestion Plus. It comes in 30 packets like this. This is replenishing the good things in your gut that are helping break down your food. So it has 11 enzymes helping to break down your food, and it's helping to reestablish the good bacteria in your gut with the probiotic that is in spore form. So it doesn't have to be refrigerated. You can travel with these. It's amazing. It's a super stable form of a probiotic. So that, if I could only have one thing in our catalog because everything else went away, that would be it. And then I think the most important thing when you're doing the 30 days is in week 3, we put in this body cleanse. You guys, it has 3 of the 4 ingredients that were asked of us to give our daughter when we were trying to help heal her gut. So L-glutamine is in there, magnesium, grab that for sure because it's going to help seal that lining of your gut and help gently pass the toxins from your body. So looking at your nutrient density and your gut health is what our program is all about. We want to help you to get rid of those unwanted symptoms. And if that is losing weight too, we definitely want to do it this way because it's sustainable. You're not just dropping because you're not having carbs or not having protein, because you can still fill your plate with tons of good food. Half of your plate will be veggies, a quarter of it is lean protein, and then the other quarter is your fats and your non-starchy carbs. So you're still eating, you just have some simple solutions for when you're not prepared, and then you're healing the gut in the process as you've eliminated those other foods. So this is our best value kit. It's 40% off all the time. There are sales sometimes, especially before the New Year's, where you can get it at more. I think this year it's 48% off. I highly recommend getting the set because for the price, it's the best value. And if you have any questions, thoughts, you want to know if it can help something that you're going through, definitely get back to the person who invited you on and ask us questions because that's why we're here. Have a great rest of your day.